Well, good morning everyone. Hope you are doing good and having a great week. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. As you saw in the introduction of this video, today we're going to take a look at my silver stack from the now defunct minting company, the Northwest Territorial Mint, or NWTM. But before we take a look at that, Liberty Bleeds Silver, an awesome content creator in our community, recently posted a challenge for us to show silvers that are minted by the Sunshine Minting or Sunshine Mining Company. Unfortunately, I don't have many, and these 4 bars here represent all my silvers from Sunshine Minting. With that challenge response all done, let's go ahead now and take a look at some silvers from NWTM. But as with all my previous videos, I just like to put it out there that I do have a crowdfunding page on Buy Me a Coffee, the link of which you can find in the description text of my YouTube homepage. So go ahead and click on that, go and have a look, and I would appreciate any support that you guys can give, as this channel here is not monetized. Okay, with that all done, let's go ahead and take a look at some silvers. So a little bit of history about the Northwest Territorial Mint. From the research that I've done on the internet, the company was established in December of 2002 and they have a presence in Auburn, Washington State. As a retailer, they were the exclusive distributor of many American bullion, including the American Silver Eagle and the Canadian Maples. They also mint many silver products. And probably the more common ones that you'll see are these designs of silver bars, which are available in 1 ounce, 5 ounce and 10 ounce. I do have 3 of the 1 ounce silver bars, and these are commonly known as the 1 silver bar from the Northwest Territorial Mint. As you can see, the bars that I have are still in their original packaging. They're all minted in 3 nice fine silver. They have a weight of 31.1 grams or 1 troy ounce, a length of 50 millimeters, a width of 29 millimeter, and a thickness of approximately 2.5 millimeter with a smooth edge. Right on the front of the bar, we can see this logo over here with the number 1, hence leading to its common name. And just below that, we have the composition of metal and the name of the company right below. Surprisingly, for these bars, it's listed down here that the company is based in Dayton of Nevada. And on the back of the bar, we have the logo of the Northwest Territorial Mint repeated diagonally. The design of all these bars are the same, and they are the most common ones that you'll find from the Northwest Territorial Mint. Another popular bar from NWTM that I have is this Pan American Silver Corporation bar with the pickaxe logo for Pan American. NWTM had a close relationship with Pan American Silver Corporation, so they do have some products that were minted with their logo. This is one of them. The dimensions and specification of this bar is similar to the previous bar that I showed you. And on the back, we can see the logo for Pan American repeated diagonally. Again, a very common silver bar, but not that really common right here in Singapore. But this is one bar that I often see when I visit the bullion stores in the United States. Continuing on with the same theme, over here we have a NWTM silver round, commonly known as the Silver Miner round, and this round was minted for Pan American Silver Corporation. Again, here on the obverse, we can see the pickaxe logo for Pan American. And these rounds are minted in 3 nice fine silver. They have a weight of 31.1 grams or 1 troy ounce, a diameter of 39 millimeter, and a thickness of approximately 3 millimeter with a fully beaded edge. On the reverse, we can see this image of a miner with what looks like a jackhammer mining for silver. And just below that, we have the name of the mint, Northwest Territorial Mint. Another popular NWTM design is the Stagecoach Silver, and I do have one of the bar in my collection. This bar was again very generously given to me by Liberty Bleeds Silver. Quite an awesome silver bar with the image of a stagecoach and the words right below for when you have to get out of Dodge. And the interesting aspect of this silver bar is that it's divisible into quarter ounces. Although it's not that easy actually to break these bars into its fractional pieces from videos that I've seen on the internet. But an interesting feature for this silver bar. And the Stagecoach design has also been used for the silver rounds. The final silver piece that I have from NWTM is this silver round with a walking eagle design. You can see this eagle is clutching onto a banner right below which reads "In God We Trust," olive branch and 3 arrows. And if I flip it to the other side, we can see that this is actually a silver trade unit with the familiar scales right in the center. And if I were to zoom in right below the scale right over here, you can see that this round was minted by the Northwest Territorial Mint. Alright, with that final piece, that concludes my review of all the NWTM silvers that I have in my stack, a total of 7 ounces. And as I mentioned earlier in my video, NWTM is no longer in business. So what actually happened to it? Well, NWTM was found to be liable for fraud and mismanagement, and the company filed for bankruptcy on April the 1st, 2016. That's right, April's Fool's Day. And that's also the period where many private minting companies in the United States actually file for bankruptcy, being liable for fraud. That includes companies like the Elemental Mint and the North Texas Refinery. NWTM was eventually broken up and sold. Although if you visit their website and Facebook page, you'll find those sites to be still up. I'll leave the links to those sites in the description text below. And if you were to go to the website, you'll see that NWTM was purchased by Rangers Industries LLC. Products still offered on the website includes medallions and service metal coins, but it's interesting to note from the information that I found on the internet, the Northwest Territorial Mint was only operational for around 14 years. So while all these silvers here are not dated, potentially the oldest one are just about 23 years old. I don't think that qualifies the Northwest Territorial Mint silvers as vintage silver, but it's interesting to note that these silvers are no longer being minted and they're actually quite popular among silver collectors. Do let me know what you all think. Do you have these silvers in your stack? Are they easy to find at your LCS? And do you consider them as vintage silvers? Do share your comments in the comment section below. And with that, I guess that will do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from everybody over here, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.